Yo and hello everybody, Mike here, baseball collector, and today's Monday, so that means some good mail today. I got some fun stuff to show off here in a minute. But first, I wanted to give a couple of suggestions and talk through a couple things. The first suggestion that I have is I've recently discovered a new guy on YouTube. His name is Wade Boggs Fan. You can kind of guess what he collects. Yep, that's right, Wade Boggs cards. He's a Wade Boggs super collector, and he has a really great collection, and he just started his YouTube channel. And one of my favorite things to see from other people and watch is how people organize their collections, how people store their stuff. And I just find that fascinating because we all have our own unique ways to try to make that work with our collections and try to keep everything organized and in order. So he has this really, really cool video that I'm going to put down below that he just did. And he has a library filing cabinet, a library card cabinet, and it's so super cool, and I love seeing that kind of stuff. In fact, that style of cabinet is what really inspired the Beast, that idea. And so he uses it for his Wade Boggs collection, and he shows it off. So go check it out, and go check out that video. I just love seeing stuff like that. And hey, if you like his stuff and want to check out more of his videos, feel free. He just kind of started his channel, so we all like to have people come check us out and see what we're doing and enjoying how we all enjoy this hobby in our own unique ways. So the second suggestion I have, speaking of enjoying this hobby, we're in crazy times, and the world is nuts, and coronavirus and etc. blah blah blah. Well, I think that one of the things that's really helped me get through this period is my group of friends. And I know a lot of us we all have kind of our probably niches of friends that we have. Each one of us gravitates towards certain people. I have friends that are really close, and then I have a bunch of acquaintances and people that I know. And I'm blessed to know a lot of guys in the community, but I have a certain group of guys that I talk to a lot. And what we've been able to do, and my suggestion for you guys, is to find, whatever group of people that you're buddies with, and communicate with them. And you probably are in some way already, but what we've been doing is a lot of StreamYard. So StreamYard is basically a broadcast service where you can go live, and y'all have seen a bunch of people use StreamYard now. It's a really great service, but it's similar to Zoom and those kinds of things. You don't have to just go live with StreamYard. You can host a private chat with StreamYard, where on StreamYard you can have up to 6 people on the screen and just talk to them and just shoot the bull. And we do that, we do it 3, 4, 5 nights a week, where a group of guys will get together and we'll just talk about the hobby. We'll talk about life. We'll just talk, period, for an hour, 2 hours, and just kind of catch up. And it's a way to stay connected and continue to hang out with your friends. And it's just really cool in this world. Zoom is another way to do that. I think, I don't know if I said that just now or not, but I think on Zoom you can have even more people, but it does kind of get chaotic with more than 4 to 6 people. I think it can get a little chaotic, but man, we'll just get on there and we'll start talking. And a lot of times I'll just listen. I'll hear people talking about card stories or pickups or whatever, and it's just really great. So I suggest that you, with your friends that you have in the community, start doing those kinds of things. It's so much fun and very I guess keeps me connected and keeps me feeling connected with my friends. So definitely a suggestion for you guys to consider if you don't already do it. And if you do that already, let me know down below. That's awesome, by the way, if you have that ability to do that and have figured out a way to make that work. Let me know down below. I think that's awesome. So here we go. Let's start with some mail. I'm gonna do some this way because I'm excited. First thing I got this package, and I was like, what the heck is this? And it's from my buddy Ryan, Hot Corner Collection. And Ryan, you're gonna have to tell me what this is, but he just sent me a bunch of one-touches for, what are these? Fold-out cards. What are those called? I'm literally going blank. For booklet cards, that's what they are. I don't know why I couldn't remember what a booklet card was. But for booklet cards, he sent me like 3 one-touches for those. I guess he saw my booklets and that I don't have one-touches for all of them. So he must have felt bad for me, and he sent me some one-touches. So thanks, Ryan. I really appreciate that. Very, very cool. The other thing I got was I did a deal with Ken Booth, who is Ken's Cardboard on YouTube. Great channel. Rocky's guy. He did speaking of storing your collections really cool, he made a custom cabinet for some of his stuff out of wood. It's just fantastic. So you can check him out too. But Ken's Cardboard, and he had he picked up a huge lot of cards, and there were some cards in there that I wanted, and so we made a deal for him. And he sent me a note. He sent me a note that says, Mike and Julie, because he sent an extra card for Julie. Hope you're doing well with this crazy pandemic. Baseball cards distract me from what's going on. Hope you can get a break from it as well. I threw in an extra card for Julie. Say hi to Norman for me. Peace, Ken's Cardboard. And so what I'll do, I guess, first is it'll be easier for me to flip the camera around and show you what he sent me, and then the other stuff that I got in the mail. So let's take a look. All right, so first up, we're going to look at what Ken sent me. The first thing he sent me, which is just super cool, is this right here. He sent me a card from his 2016 Colorado Rockies fantasy camp. He signed it, and it's numbered 15 of 20. I love it. Look at that great swing. Good job, Ken. Fantasy camps are just one of those cool things that I've always loved and would love to do it. It just sounds like, hey, let's go play with some former major leaguers. Yeah, let's do that. That's awesome. So what Ken sent me, he had a bunch of older Adrian Beltre cards, and I picked these up from him, bought these from him, and just great stuff. All cards I didn't have. Some more right there. Definitely some awesome stuff from early in Beltre's career. So really just gonna put these in a binder. I've decided, because of this and all the other cards I have of Beltre, to start an Adrian Beltre binder. Definitely going to be a Hall of Famer. Beltre will be someday. So, Ken, thank you so much. And then the card that he sent for Julie is, he put a note with that. So I got to give this to Julie because she'll really love that she got a note. Add this short print to your collection, Ken. And so he sent me a Topps Cal Ripken Jr. short print. I love the short prints of major leaguers, former major leaguers, I should say, in Topps. I just love it. The veterans. All right, here's something else cool that I got today, and I'm going to do some explaining of this. I'm going to put this right here. This is Spud Chandler, an autograph of Spud Chandler. I'm going to put this, whoops, like this. I'll just leave it there so I can talk. One of my side PCs is I try to get an autograph of every player that's won the MVP award and every player that's won a Cy Young award. At least one autograph of each player. And believe it or not, I've been really cranking on the MVPs. 155 players, different players, have won an MVP award in the history of baseball, and I have 136 of them as autographs. So that's both American and National League. And Spud Chandler here, he won the MVP in 1943. I better look before I say something silly. Yep, 1943. He won the American League MVP award. He's a pitcher for the Yankees back in the day. So I know Jerome will love this, but it was amazing that year. This was pre-Cy Young Award. So, because the Cy Young Award didn't start till 1956. So before that, it was always, the MVP could be a player, a position player, or a pitcher. And there were a lot of pitchers that won early in those years. And in 1943, so this is right before the war, Spud Chandler was 20-4 for the World Series winning Yankees. He had a 1.64 ERA. In the World Series that year, he was 2-0. He had 2 complete games. He pitched 18 innings and only allowed 1 earned run. So unbelievable. And the Yankees won the World Series that year in 1943. So you can see why he won the MVP award. But like a lot of the guys, there's a lot of the early guys that won MVP that that was kind of it. They had one shining season, or they had decent careers, but one year where they just really stood out, and they, in this case, Spud Chandler won the MVP. So he's not probably a household name for a lot of people, but certainly still cool. And glad to add it. That's my 136th MVP. And I kind of went on a kick with these. This happened to be the first one that came in. I've got several more coming, probably over the next week or so, to continue to whittle down. I only need 19 more, but I'll need less probably in a week when I start getting the other ones in. The rest are all slabs that I'm going to be showing you here. The first one is this 1972 Topps American League earned run average leaders, and pictured on there is Jim Palmer, Hall of Famer. So got that. And I got this right here. This beautiful 1967 Topps Joe Torre in a near mint 7. It's a really nice card there. The rest are 59s, and I've been really cranking on the 50 stuff. Heavy. Lots of 56 Topps, lots of Bowman stuff, and really working on the 59 Topps. And there is the Early Win pitcher for the White Sox in a nice, excellent 5. Really well-centered card. Love it. Next one is this one here, Robin Roberts. This is also an excellent 5. A little bit more off-center than the Win, but still a great card of the great Phillies pitcher, Robin Roberts. What kind of sucks about this one, if you notice right there, this card in the scans was perfect, but it came, and you can see the crack right there, totally through the slab. So I'm sure the post office did not treat the and it was packaged well, so it's not against the seller really. It was packaged properly. Somehow it got smushed and cracked the slab, and that just happens every once in a while. It kind of sucks, but what are you gonna do? Last card is my favorite one of the day that I got in. Oh, I love this. 1959 Topps National League Hitting Kings. You've got 2 Hall of Famers for 1. Richie Ashburn, Willie Mays. Love this card. This is in a beautiful, excellent mint 6. Really well centered, beautiful card. I just love these combo cards, and especially when the combos include multiple Hall of Famers. Just love it. These are great ways to pick up Hall of Famer cards relatively inexpensively. So there you go, guys. That's my whole mail day and everything else. Let me know what you think down below. Hopefully you'll go check out Wade Boggs Fan and maybe connect with some other YouTubers and other collectors out there using StreamYard or Zoom Video or something else. But we'll all get through this. Keep your chin up. We'll talk to you soon, and keep collecting.